Goodness. Eat too much turkey and dressing, as we say here in the South. I want some snacks. There you go. Oh, Wally. Goodness. Y'all are some crazy goats. You know that? There you go. One. Ollie, you like them too? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to have a little short video today. So we're preparing for the 4-H project for my son, for the pigs, and probably what I want to do is get some fencing, some electrified fencing for the pigs. Since I have goats here, then we know that they would probably jump the smaller ones. So I'll probably end up ordering some electric fence netting that will keep both the goats out and the pigs in. So, but here on my property here, I got one big spot here in the back. I'm trying to figure out. So we'll have these pigs for about 6 months or so, 5.5, 6 months, and we need somewhere good to put them. And I want to put them like in the shade. That way, you know, they don't get burnt. So I have plenty of trees back here. So, so let's try to figure out where maybe the best area would be. Anyways, let's look around. We still got my trailer here. I'll probably still end up. I mean, this would probably work, but I think I still want to put a folding gate here to block that front, and then we can fold up this gate, this ramp here. But so you know, pigs, they root, of course, and you know, this back corner here, while the tree, we kind of want to keep it away from the house too. That way, if there's any bad smells, which, you know, animals do, kind of keep the smell away from the house. Some of the neighbors probably deserve the smell. Just the way they act around here, but no, I'm just kidding. Keep away from our house in case the wind blows. We won't have to smell it, and my wife says she don't want any part of the smell. So, and I agree with her. It would stink, and you know, we only have them for 6 months, so we don't plan on keeping hogs all year round, of course. So, anyways, let's see. Like I said, I have an existing solar fence charger, which I can easily, you know, move. So I probably won't need it for the goats for their little pen, because I figured out where Stormy was getting out and I have it blocked off. So and the electric fence wasn't working too good for me anyway. So probably what I'm thinking here is we will, if I can just daisy chain off that fence there, the charger's over there. I don't know if you can see it's over this way. Put them under these trees here. That way they have plenty of room to root. You know, we get these these trees here do produce a little bit of fruit, so they can eat that, of course. But like I said, I need somewhere to daisy chain off that fence without having to move it, but I may move it anyway. So I may just put them over here, and I'll have them some shelter built too. We'll do that in another video where I build them some shelter, and we'll do that. Or like I said, back here, I can put it back here in the back corner. Back here, there's some pine trees, plenty of pine trees, and but that back fence, which I have the electric netting, so maybe that won't be a problem. But back here, don't want to put it over here because we've buried pets back here, and we had some other animals that passed that we had to bury back in this area. So I don't want to put them over here because they end up rooting them up, and we don't want that, you know, the pigs eating that. So either probably back here in this spot, or I could even put them right in here. This is just, I wish I had a tractor sometimes with a loader. I could just push all this together. This is just old limbs and stuff we put here, and it's just gotten out of hand as far as spacing. I've tried to burn it before, but it not doing too well as far as burning goes. There's a Ollie over there. What are you gonna do, Ollie? Where do you want to go? So, another thing here too is Stormy over here. He's been out with these females for about the middle of October. So he's been through a couple cycles, hopefully. And that way we can move him back to this little pen, because I know he's getting on the nerves. So kind of want to give them a break. And if Ollie over here is not chasing them, Ollie, quit. We'll get him over there and get these girls some peace and quiet from Stormy. Let's see, here's Cookie Dough over here. He's got his little apron on, so I don't think he's bred these little ones over here, which they probably could. They probably could be bred by now if he didn't have his apron. So hopefully his apron worked and they're not ready to breed. So we may let them breed in the spring. That way we have fall babies, and then we can have some spring ones first and then fall. So these kiddos love these crackers. Listen to them crunch. Let's get Peaches some. All right, that's all I got in my pocket. I think I got one little crumb. There you go. Ollie loves them. Stormy loves them. Honey Bun loves them. Just old lazy goat, ain't you? And we gotta have Ollie here, the poopster here. It's windy today, ain't it? Thank you. Thank you. Oh no, here comes trouble. Thank you. It's okay. Yes. Thank you. Here comes trouble. He'll probably want to get up on me. Excuse me. So anyways, guys, what do y'all think? Maybe do. Like I said, I want to do the electric netting. That way I don't have to make a permanent fence solution for these pigs, because, you know, depending on how this year goes with the project, he can do the project every year, you know, until he's 18 at least. And, you know, so we may do it again. So, but I could always use that netting too. So I would also like This is just me thinking out loud. My neighbor over here, he's got some wooded area. It's pretty thick. I was wondering if he'd let me put some of that fencing over there, and you know, put my goats in that electric fencing and let them just chew all that stuff down. Kind of help him out because it's pretty thick stuff, and I mean, don't do anything back there with it. So maybe that would help clean some of that stuff up. You know, free food for my goats. And they try to get it anyway, but they can't reach it. But as you can see over here, it's pretty thick stuff. So you know, maybe they get in there and I get some of that fencing. I move the dog over there with them, kind of watch and protect them. And I wouldn't let it be out all day. I'd do it for a few hours and bring them back. So that's something we could try. I'm just making up ideas here to see what we can do, different options. I know some people rent their goats out to people with overgrown brush and eat. So there's something different to do. But anyways, guys, you know, if you got any ideas where these pigs can go in such a small area for a short time, so that fencing won't be permanent. So old Stormy here, you see what he's done to my fence here. He's gonna bend it all up. He gets his horn stuck in here and starts bending. He actually broke it down here. I had to put some more staples in it. But like I said, once he's back in there, maybe he won't give him such a hard time. I'll be building some pig shelters here, some coming up videos. Well, I'll probably try to video some of us going to go pick up the pigs, but that won't be until in January. So we'll do some of that, you know. So this is Thanksgiving week, so hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving, and hope you eat too much turkey and dressing, as we say here in the South. I don't know if you're from out of the South, if you eat dressing or stuffing or whatever, but you know, dressing is made from cornbread. Stuffing, I think, is usually made from bread, just regular bread. Anyways, I've always had dressing. Don't eat stuffing with our stuff. Like I said, always support your local 4-H and FFA kids community. You know, they have fundraisers this time of year. They sell various items, whether it's hams and turkeys. So what's big for us, FFA, when I was a kid or younger, was hams and turkeys and fruit. And I remember, you know, those hams and turkeys were great. Fruit's always good too. So remember to support your local 4-H and FFA kids. You know, that's something else for them to do, to get outside, get to know farm life, farm animals, STEAM projects, whatever. But like I said, please support those guys. If you have any kids in your area that are selling these for fundraisers, be sure to support them. You know, even if it's just you know, don't buy anything, just give them a $10 check or $5 check, whatever, you know. Just help them out any way you can, and help those kids out. Another thing, guys, we're at 182 subscribers as of today. Today's the 23rd of November. So, you know, if you can, please like, subscribe, share, whatever. Share the channel. I hope to have 200 by the end of the year, 200 subscribers. It's usually me and the goats here, and it's usually the goats being crazy, being goofy, and Stormy over here trying to get in with other girls. So, but anyways, if you please just like, subscribe, help me get to 200 subscribers.